Hello, everybody, and welcome to Painting Your Snowman. So first thing you're going to want to do is take your board that you received and paint it all black. Mine is already painted and I've let it dry so that way we can get started with painting. So the next step you're going to do once it's all painted black and dried, you're going to want to make sure this is dry because you're going to be putting other lighter colors over it. You don't want them to mix. The other things that you should have with you are a cup of water, so that way we can rinse our brush. I also recommend getting a napkin or a paper towel to be able to wipe your brush, a fine paintbrush, so nothing too huge, a foam brush that'll help with the bigger things, and then our palette of colors. So here I have our white, our orange, our black, and actually a little bit of gold just to add some accents. So for our snowman, you're going to paint just a little bit on the side and come up and then make a nice arc. And you're going to want to leave space on either side of your snowman. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take and kind of fill that in, just make it even. Okay, my snowman has gotten a little bit not round, so I'm going to work on that. So you're going to fill it in. Okay, and it's okay if you see a little bit of black through, that's not a big deal, because you can always go over it a second time. Okay, so we are going to fill that all in. Okay. Okay. I feel like saying happy little trees right now. Only some of you will actually get that reference. So I need some more white paint for my snowman. The other thing you can do is, if you wanted to make it more of a gray-ish color snowman, you can do that too by just adding in a little bit of that black or a little bit of gold will actually bring a fun tone to it too, which is kind of what I'll do with our snowflakes here in a second. So we're just going to kind of finish filling it in. Okay. I will go back through and fill in some of those blank spots here in a bit. The next piece that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your orange and create that nice carrot nose. So start from about here. Okay, and then you're going to go make your nose. So your snowman is going to be looking up. So you might want to a little bit bigger. Okay. So we've got the first kind of layer on. We're going to wait for that to dry for a second before we add another layer in. Okay, because you don't want it to be too smeared. And you want that nice kind of bright orange color. So the next thing that we're going to do, once we've got our basic nose on there, we're going to take a little bit of the white and a little bit of the gold. And we're going to draw some snowflakes. Okay. My favorite way to draw snowflakes is just to do a little dots with your paintbrush. They don't have to be, specific, any kind of pattern to your snowflake. They can be kind of any size you want to. So just kind of doing little snowflakes all over. So the snowman is looking up at our sky. So I do kind of dots back and forth like that. I'm going to need to even out my snowman here. Okay. So once you feel like you have enough snowflakes up in the sky, you're actually going to want to make a bigger snowflake just at the tip of the snowman's nose. So to do that, you're going to want to take and just put a little paint on your brush and take and swoop up and make a line. And then you're basically going to make a T. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put a smaller line through the other side. And then you're going to go and make an X like so. So that's the basic part of your snowflake. You can then go and if you want to add in some other pieces to your snowflake, you can. Just to give it a little bit more of a different look. Again, for mine, I'm using both the a little bit of mix of the white and the gold. So, all right. So there's my snowflake. I'm gonna make that a little longer. Oh, it's right there. Okay. If you want to then go back through and then just put a little bit of that gold in there or silver if you have it, just to give it a little bit more shine, you can. I'm then going to go back through and clean my brush and then wipe it off. We'll go back through with the orange again and do another layer. So it's a little bit more bright orange for us. Okay. So we've got a little bit brighter, as you can see. Make sure we don't have any gloppy pieces. So just smooth it out a little bit. Rinse that out again. And then I'm just going to go back through one more time and just put another light layer of the white over top of my snowman. Just so we don't have any black kind of peeking out. If you wanted to make your snowman a little bit wider, you can. I made mine a little bit taller than I had originally anticipated. So I'm actually just gonna kind of take them a little bit further over on the sides. And then go through, so that way kind of got like that. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the black and just use the corner of my brush. And remember, your snowman is looking up, so the eyes will actually be behind it, so you won't see those, but you can do little black things of coal for the smile. Okay, I usually like to put some there. Okay, and then you can also do some here in the middle for your snowman, and then down at the bottom as if it's, you know, going to keep going, like the snowman is going to keep going. Okay. And then once it's all dry, you can always go through and put in some more snowflakes if you want to. Put a little bit more orange on the nose, which I think I'm going to do. I'm actually going to put a little bit of gold in with the orange too, just to give it a little bit of depth, and then make some swooshes with the nose. So you get a little gold in there too. It'll show up better once everything is dry, but I'll be doing a couple more coats on that. But that's the basics of painting your snowman, looking up at your snowflakes. So hope you enjoyed this snowman painting, and happy crafting.